Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Week 13 unofficial racing commences. I think there's probably going to be one, maybe two unofficial races I do, this being one of them. This is the Dallara Pimax Dash Series race here at Charlotte Motor Speedway on the 2008 version. We are in the Legacy Dallara car. I believe it's the DW12. I'm going to go off for qualified. Not that qualifying's really going to matter. I think I've attempted this race. It was like 2 or 3 seasons ago. I don't think I remember if I honestly made it out of it. I might have finished at the checkered, but it was multiple laps down from getting wrecked or wrecking myself. I don't know. I'm so foreign to open wheel on ovals. Watch it all the time, but I don't really run it at all. So this is all kind of a new world for me that I thought I'd try. See what I could do in it, just have some fun. It's unofficial, so it's not going to affect any ratings at all. We're going to get a run on the high side for lap 1 just to kind of build up some speed, and then lap 2, we'll go down to the white line, try to be as smooth as I can there. But yeah, I thought this would be fun to do once iRacing came back up after the updates, and then kind of mix in some official NASCAR series races. First lap's going to be really slow. It's okay, we'll try to make the second one a little bit quicker.
22nd place. That puts you 0.64.
Not quite close enough to the white line like I needed to be. And running too high up the backstretch, but trying to pick up a little bit of time. Overshoot turn 3. Just needed to turn in a little bit sooner. See where it puts us. 082 puts us 5th right now. 26 cars in this. It's gonna be chaos, to say the least. That's all there is to it. I'm just staying out here to keep working on figuring out the points. I know in the draft it's gonna completely change the air over the car, which will make it feel completely different, but see what we can get out of it. 30 seconds left, so we should get another lap. Too bad I couldn't have run that 0.33 during qual, the 2 laps that counted. Still turning in a bit too early there in 3, and that's what shoots me up. Alright, other thing you gotta watch is these brakes are really easy to lock up, so if I have to hit the brakes to avoid anything, I gotta be aware of that, because then we'll go skating. Get bumped back to 5th. If I would have been able to actually turn that 0.33 in lap 1, we would have had the pole, but that's okay. I just wanted to try to get ahead of most people. Try to be able to have a shot to stay ahead of the chaos. This is going to be insane. 25 laps, no cautions. Yeah, it's gonna be a good time, to say the least. Get paints refreshed and get in. Like I said, it's literally just pure fun. Maybe it opens my eyes to open wheel on oval, and I decide to run, the IndyCar series or something like that. I don't know. It's just pure fun. Wanted to get something in for you guys today. This was kind of what worked out time-wise, and yeah, it's kind of how I ended up here. We'll pull up session best lap. See how badly this is gonna go. Starting outside row 3. Mix it, like I said, plan is to run C open, B open, and probably NIS fixed again. That'll get me the rest of my officials for oval. Probably an official road, probably MX5 somewhere, and then maybe, I don't know, dirt oval with the UMP modified or something. I don't really know. It's just all depending on what time I have available and what's actually running. I've seen some stuff that looks fun, but then it never runs, and then some stuff that doesn't seem fun. So I don't know. We'll see. Can't begin to tell you what we're gonna run, but try to have some fun. I have no clue what I'm gonna be able to do for pace-wise in this. Again, being in the air, dirty air off of somebody is gonna be completely different. And then the other side is I have not played around with weight jacker or anything like that in this, so I'm sure there's going to be people that are going to be adjusting on that, even though it's a pretty short race. Be adjusting on that and being able to pick up time on me. That way, we're just going to try to stay in the draft, stay somewhere near the front, maybe 2 or 3, something like that, and then just hope that we don't get killed by anybody, and hope that we can make it to the white flag, and then try to make a move from there. It's about the only way we're going to be able to do anything.
Yeah, good luck, everyone.
Again, with it being unofficial, though, I mean, if we do get wrecked or somebody does something stupid, it's laugh it off. It is what it is. Not going to yell at anybody on the radios. Nothing like that at all. So get down in the second gear, get ready to roll. Pace car is going to be pulling off shortly. We'll see when the leader's going to go.
Be ready. Let's go.
Off and rolling. He waited till the green, which is perfectly fine. Just try to get the run on the outside. You're in the 3 wide call going into turn 1, which is fun. There's your wreck behind that takes out half the field. That's why I wanted to start in the front and avoid all that. We've got the 11 to our inside, 21's right behind us. Or excuse me, the 4 to our inside, not the 11. He started 11th. 21 still on our inside. Hang high here. Thought I saw the 4 kind of pop up, or the 11 pop up. 21. I'm so jacked up with numbers. Forget my terrible commentary to start. There's the car pushing wide. Had to lift a little later. Got to be a little more careful for that. Leader, original pole setter, the 110 or the 10, excuse me. Shifted to the outside. 12's in front of him. You got the 1 leading. Clear the 4. Gonna run here going down the backstretch. They're gonna be 3 wide. 10 Rex. 12's out there. I think I pushed up into the 10. I don't know. I screwed up there and probably pushed up. I'm sorry, 12. I got you there. That was a complete mistake on my part. I'm really sorry about that. Try to send an apology. I have no clue what I'm doing. Like I said, it's just pure fun. That's why I thought if there was one I was going to run and screw up in, it would be this, where it was unofficial and didn't matter. I'm just going to draft behind the 1 for a while. I'll play this like a super speedway race where I don't want to be the leader and be set up for not being able to get the pass. 4 got to our outside. I killed the air, I couldn't turn. So I had to lift more to try to stay off of him and not make the same mistake. Maybe need to experiment with shifting down into 5th in the middle of the corner. 4 clears us though, and we've got the 3 to the outside. And then I get on the apron, push up. Thankfully, got a big gap back to the 11. Try to catch up back to everybody. Hopefully I don't lose their error. Still catching that apron. Just trying to learn where my edges are for visibility. Of course, trying to work the outside of the 1. 3 still running the inside line. I push way up in the center of the corner. Need to lift a little bit more.
That lap was a 24.15.
Trying to run a little bit better. Be a bit smoother, a bit smarter. Lift a little bit sooner going into the corner to adjust for that tight condition. You can see once I do that, I was able to catch the draft, we're able to catch back up, so just kind of settle in back here, follow the 3. Not going to try to make any banzai moves or anything. You can see how much faster in the draft the car is, and I'm off the pace. Especially when I do that. Again, didn't lift early enough. The closer I got, the tighter the car got with the dirty air.
You've just done a 24.13.
Thought everybody was coming down a little bit sooner, so decided to lift. We've got wreck cars on the bottom of the track. We're still surviving somehow. It's actually been pretty clean up here. Better than I expected it to be. 10 down, 15 to go. I don't accept making any stupid mistakes. Want to learn as much as I can and try to improve, but I literally don't know anything about these, so I don't expect it too much either. Not that I know if the guys in front are experienced, but looks like the one's getting shuffled back. 4 worked on his outside, cleared him. 3's trying to work the outside. Got 1 spinning down low. He's going to back up the track. 1 unfortunately did not dodge him. This is going to make it a 2-car battle at the front. We were fortunate enough to get high to avoid him. 11 also got through that. He's only half second back now, and he's catching quick. 3 and 4 are going side by side, back into 1. 1 is absolutely flying with the draft. 3 was able to get by the 1. 1 into turn 3. 11 gets into the wall, so that gives us a bit of a break. Got 1 sitting, he tows before we get to him.
Alright, Jake, you're halfway home. Your fuel is fine. The gap ahead is now 0.93.
About a second back. Just trying to do what I can to catch up to him, grab the draft. I mean, the longer they run side by side, the better it is for me, but just can't even run anywhere near as fast as they are. See how much slower it is when you're not in the draft. You're going to start seeing them snake all over the place as well as the 3 tries to break the draft to the 4. Ten to go. At least you're getting to watch a good race between the 2 from my perspective. You get to take a little bit of a later entrance into turn 3 to help with that turn in. Although that did not work out so well. Just can't drive well enough to catch up to him. Kinda just at the same pace. I'll take 3rd so far. Trying to live there to keep it a little bit quicker through 3 and 4. Able to pick up a 10th on the 3 that time. We got 8 to go. Still gonna need to work hard to try to get there. Maybe if we pick up another couple 10ths, we might be able to get into the draft. Starting to fall off the back of the 4 just a little bit. Trying to run smooth lines through the corners, but see if I can also catch up to the 3 to grab the draft. The only shot being able to get there. Gotta make sure I don't clip the apron. 3 might have tagged the wall there out of 4. It's falling off now from the 4. Yeah, we're definitely back into the air because I can feel how much it pushed. Should have been able to gain a lot more time on the 3, but I was not expecting the draft to affect it that much. Error on my part. 5 to go. Happy if I can gain a spot.
That was at 24.26.
He's going to push up in 1 and 2, although I clipped the apron, so that gives him the advantage. I was trying to cut underneath him, but don't need to cut that low. 4's just pulled away. He's got this win locked up unless something happens. And it is week 13, so Doesn't seem like anything should, but anything can happen.
What was that? 24.56.
Got on throttle just slightly early, had to blip it there again. Trying to catch back up to the 3. Same thing again, too early on the throttle, almost get the wall, somehow missed it.
2 to go. Keep it together. We'll be on the podium. That was at 24.37.
I feel like this, if it's like this in the current IndyCar, this could definitely teach me a lot about working the air. 8's getting a big run from behind, he's lap off the pace. White flag. Just not able to drive clean enough to get back to the 3. I had my one chance and made a mistake.
And you're in. You've just done a bit of mine.
He gets a big run, he's going to make a look to the outside. If he wants to go low, he can have it. I'm just trying to finish the race out here in 3rd. Up the apron again. Stay low. Bring it home 3rd place. I will take that. Had a decent fun battle up front.
Drive.
And then the 3 goes sliding into the wall in fantastic fashion to kill the car. We'll take a look at everything, see how bad I screwed up underneath the 26. How many cars do we have finished on the lead lap? 7. Nice. And a bunch of people dropped off as soon as they got wrecked. So take a look at all of the incidents.
Sorry, I was looking away.
Jump off to the start, which was crazy hectic. And so you got the 23. We got 4 wide. 23s clip the 8, and then let's see, who did he get spun off of? Because that's what created that wreck we saw behind. So 23s trying to get to the outside of the 3. I don't think he actually did get him. Just gets loose, gets netcode out of it after the fact, as you see the damage happen to the left side of the wing. And then he comes back down, and the 59 just gets him in the left rear. That sends him spinning. The 59 is going to get loose. The 15 also gets into the 2. That's going to send them spinning. The 2 spinning was the wreck that I saw. So now the 23 is spinning. 13 gets through. 11 tries to get through. 6 sends the 23 skyward. 17's working through there. 14's working through there. A bunch of other cars work through there. So it just kind of broke up the back of the pack. You got the 44, going to get the wall off of turn 4. Yep, and then he goes in the grass, able to keep it going straight. There's the 1. 10 just drives in the middle of the 12, takes him out. Just try to fit a hole that was not quite there. 21's going to get involved in it. Okay, so this one I don't think I did anything on. I don't know if this is the wreck. I saw the 3 wide, saw the wreck go high, was able to stay low. So the 21 avoids it, and then I believe it's the 10. Yeah, the 10's just going to come back down off the wall. Drives into the right side of the 21. That sends him around. Somehow, I get the benefit of netcode not taking me out, because the 21 was definitely in the back of our car. 21 goes spinning low. There's the 2 and the 59. 2's checking up. 10 comes down off the wall. 59 gets it. Yeah, 59 is going to get probably the worst if it goes spinning around. And then the 2 goes spinning and flipping. Fantastic fashion. Just the 27 getting the wall outside of the 9. Still getting into it. 5's going to get the wall. 5's going to have to dart a car coming up the track and then just slams the outside wall. And he goes spinning around. This is rear cowl. 14 gets the wall off of 4. We almost did that too, so I know how tough that is. Here's the 9 on the outside of the 7 with the 59 coming back through. 59 kind of gets in the left rear. The 9 gets wiggly, then they get netcode. 17 spinning on the wall. There's them flipping. Pretty spectacular. There's the 6. Gonna get the wall. Netcode on the backstretch. 11's trying to come back. Works the outside of the 17. barely a brush on the wall. 6 gets the apron, gets loose, spins around, gets the outside wall, coming back out, spins again. There was where the 1 could not avoid him. So let's watch that, because that was the moment with the 1 and us. So the 1's inside. That car just backs up the track. The 1 tries to dodge low and gets into it. Everybody's spinning. And 5 wall again off of 4. Yeah. Still 11 outside of me. Gets the wall. That was what gave us the break from the 11. Gets the wall again. Bouncing off the wall in the backstretch. 4 is going to get the wall outside of 3. Just barely. 4 then got by the 3. He just barely touches the wall. Shoots him in. 7's going to get it. Yeah, a lot of people got tight in the dirty air out of 4. And I think this is where the 4 is going to launch himself. Nope. 11's behind the 1. Pushing up out of 4. Yep. Alright, so I think it's just everybody with normal stuff because that was the end. So I want to go back and see. Maybe I didn't actually get into who I thought it was. So the 21, this is where I want to watch it. We have the 21 looking low. Trying to work the outside still. And it was early on in the start of the race. It's pushed up. It's trying to draft behind. I believe it was the 3. The 10, excuse me. Maybe it was the 1 incident we looked at, because this is where we got the really good run. That was where that wreck happened. Yeah, that was the incident. So yeah, we looked at that, and I kind of pushed up, like I caught the apron, which sent me up the track, and I was trying to hold it, but that was when the 21 was just diving in hard too. So net code, but I don't know. It's hard to say. Like I made the mistake before, which caused kind of him, but I mean he kind of threw it into a 3 wide spot that was never really going to work either. So plenty to learn, but not 100% my fault as I thought it was inside the cockpit. So take a look at the lap times. Results really aren't anything to look at because there's no change in anything. Bit off the pace, as you can see, 23.724 was the fastest lap. That's all going to determine on what kind of draft you were able to get. But yeah, it was a lot of fun. Maybe I could run some oval stuff in IndyCar or some road stuff. I've heard it's a lot of fun on the roadside too. Let me know if you guys enjoyed that. If you have driving tips for it, if you've done this. I mean, I know the new IndyCar is going to be different than this, but how you go about practicing, dealing with the weight jacker changes and stuff you want to do in the dirty air if you're not in a multi-car session. Just hopefully it was something fun. It's week 13, so I don't get to do a ton of fun stuff, and I thought this would be something decent. And hey, we made all 25 laps. We stayed at the front, avoided pretty much everything, and got to try to battle. I screwed up and unfortunately didn't have a shot at second, but I'll take it for, I think, really basically only my second one. So, and I'm still so fresh at this that I really have no clue what I'm doing. So it was a learning experience in the making, in the process. So hopefully you guys enjoyed some of it. And until the next one, I hope all your laps are fast, your races are clean, and your finishes are good. Thanks for watching.